When you upload a long-form video, the first thing that happens isn't views, it's evaluation, and not just of the video, of you, your channel, your past uploads, how consistent you've been. Now, because of that, before your video really gets pushed, YouTube is basically asking one question: are you worth showing to people? And if your channel is new or your results are inconsistent, your video doesn't go out to a huge audience. Instead, it gets tested, quietly, just a small group of people, and from there, how that group reacts pretty much decides everything. So naturally, this leads into the first real step: testing. A lot of people think videos either blow up or die instantly, but in reality, every video gets tested first. What YouTube does here is pretty simple. It shows your video to a small group of people who are likely to click based on what they already watch. So again, it's not random at all. And because of that, here's where most people mess up. If your title and thumbnail aren't clear, YouTube doesn't even know who to show your video to. And when that happens, your video just stalls before it even starts. So at this point, only two things really matter. Do people click and do they stay? Because if no one clicks, it's over. And even if they do click, but leave after 20 seconds, it's still over. Which is exactly why retention is everything here. YouTube is literally tracking how long people stay, second by second, where they leave, where they rewatch. So if you think about it, a decent video keeps people watching past 30 seconds, a strong one holds them past halfway, and the ones that really take off, they keep people watching almost the entire time. Now, if your video passes that first test, this is where things start to change. YouTube begins pushing it to more people, different audiences, bigger groups. And as this happens, a new problem appears. Because it's one thing to make a video a small group likes, but it's a completely different thing to make something that everyone understands and enjoys. So at this stage, your video has to work even for someone who's never seen you before. And once it starts growing, it naturally moves into places like homepages, suggested videos, and up next. Which means now you're not just competing with yourself anymore. You're competing with every other video in your niche. So from here, it becomes very simple. If your video keeps people watching longer than the others, YouTube keeps pushing it, and if it doesn't, it slows down. But even then, it doesn't stop there. Because YouTube isn't just looking at your video, it's looking at what happens after. For example, if someone watches your video and then leaves the app, that's a weak signal. But if they stay and watch more videos after yours, that's a strong one. And that's what's called session time, and it matters way more than most people think. At the same time, while all of this is happening, YouTube is slowly building a profile on your channel. It's tracking how consistent you are, how people respond, and whether you keep delivering results. So over time, the more you prove yourself, the more YouTube starts trusting you. And once that trust builds up, your videos get pushed faster and to more people. And this is where everything starts to compound. Because now, one good video doesn't just get views, it gives YouTube data. That data helps it understand who enjoys your content, which then makes your next video easier to push, and then the next one even easier. But at the same time, if a video stops getting views, it usually comes down to three things. People didn't click, they didn't stay, or it got shown to the wrong audience. So when you look at viral videos, they all have the same thing in common. People click, they watch, and they keep watching more after. Most videos only get one or two of these right, which is why consistency helps. Because every upload is another chance, another test. But just posting isn't enough. Your videos actually need to get better over time. And once your channel starts performing well, YouTube pushes you harder. Growth speeds up, but it also becomes fragile. If your quality drops, your reach drops with it. So when you put all of this together, the long-form algorithm isn't random, it's a system. It tests your video, watches how people respond, and then decides how far to push it. And once you understand that, you stop guessing and start making videos that are built to grow. If this actually made things click for you, subscribe. And if you want me to look at your channel or one of your videos, just comment below. I read all of them.